Mm. Wow. Mm. Catfish. Mm.
This guy's
They used
wife
to
actually
take
tricked this kid and was in like
cod
a
from
40-year
Alaska
relationship with her.
all the
Wow.
way to China. They'd keep them in vats in the ship. By the time the codfish reached China, the flesh was mush and tasteless. So this guy came up with the idea that if you put these cods in these big vats, put some catfish in with them, and the catfish will keep the cod agile.
Catfish.
And there are those people who are catfish in life, and they
Mm.
keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
They keep you guessing, they keep you thinking, they keep you fresh.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this dude was
Whoa.
tricked by like a 50, 60-year-old woman married with kids, and
And
she was
I
someone
thank
else.
God
And
for the
like,
catfish because we'd be
Wow.
drolled.
Yeah, I've heard. I
and
think I've heard stories like that.
so Lola has been catfishing, but the thing is, so basically the friend that I was speaking with earlier saying that that isn't Lola.
Mm.
That Lola the icon that we know and Lola the icon that person, even though their stories align, that they're two different people. It's a case of mistaken identity.
So what's the evidence?
In case something bad happens, I've duct taped them,
Basically,
taped the ear.
that's like the same shit Lola would be talking about. It's like I'm a bad bitch, like just shit like that, and just like again, that person kind of gives off the vibes that they'd be doing some shit like that. Like they go home and do that shit on the internet, pretend to be somebody else. But what's the proof? To be honest, the main proof in the beginning was just the names. They're
Yeah.
both Lola the Icon.
Hmm.
So Lola the Icon was with a group of people called the Icons. Colt, Melina, there was like 10 of them that used to come in and troll. They were on Discord. And I think Lola's more by themselves now, but it kind of aligns with like the whole thing. Especially all of a sudden we start fucking with Lola the next day. One of the people, some other chick's calling, but Lola ain't.
Mm.
One of my friends thought that was a voice changer, and that probably is Lola that I was talking to.
Mm. Yeah, it could be.
But really, we don't know. The main thing is they're both claiming the same name. They're both claiming to be beautiful black women,
Ah. Yeah.
and they both type the same. Like if you were to talk to either of them, the typing would look pretty much the same. So also, when we made the first documentary video, posted it, Lola was in the chat and started getting real pissed off, closing
Yeah.
it. Didn't want it to play and was like, "Who cares if I'm trans? It's not funny. Don't make fun of me." But
Hmm.
like the thing is, and I do the same shit. I'm not really making fun. I'm just like if anything, I'm laughing with you.
Mm.
I'm not sitting
Mm.
there fucking bullying people.
Mm.
I already said, listen, if it's really you and you want the videos removed, just fucking man up, talk to me, and I'll delete them right now. Like that's what I was saying to the friend too. It's not like I'm trying to fucking do some weird shit to this person,
Hmm.
but it's like legit. So say we were in the chat right now, Stumble chat, Tiny chat. They'd come in and be like, "Fuck you, Four Eyes." Start PMing me, be like, "You're fat." Start PMing Rodney, be like, "Drunk piece of shit." Like that's legit. Lola's mo is just start tearing into people, and usually it's in like a private message. So you're just sitting here and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like 9 out of 10 times, the people will read it out loud. They'll be like, "Who's this guy messaging Lola, girl messaging me, telling me to go kill myself?" And for years in memes world, we didn't give a fuck. Like they just chilled. But eventually, when you connect the dots, and it's like, all right, Lola the icon. And also, I don't see this person getting so mad if it's for both of them. if Lola wasn't the Lola we knew, then they wouldn't be closing the videos and saying, "Don't make fun of me," all this other shit.
But what I take from this is like people getting upset about people making fun of a persona, a character, when it's not really like a person's real name. And so I see a difference between like if I was on the internet as Oatmeal and people made fun of Oatmeal, but they didn't know who Oatmeal was, I wouldn't really care because it's just a character. And you know, if they don't know, like if people don't really know who you really are, then it's like they're not really making fun of you and you're taking it personally, unless if your identity is totally connected to the character, the persona, the username. I see a difference, and so it's like if they're getting upset, they shouldn't be, unless if
Be honest, it is. I'll be on. I'm not posting their name. You can look at all the shit.
right, and that's why I'm saying I don't get it. I don't get it.
If you search Lola, you'd be able to find that. But they're the
But
ones associating their name with their.
Yeah, but but it's not really who they are. It's just a character.
Well, that's the thing too. And I said to the friend, and I'll say it, and Lola already knows this. Like, I actually enjoy that, and I think it's funny. So like, I'm not even hating on it. It's just like, but if that's your character, you also got to own it. You can't have it both ways. You can't be in the dark and also making videos every day and then going and fucking with people. Like, so eventually someone's gonna mess with you back.
So what is the do they have any evidence that those two people are two people and not the same person?
Well, that's what I said. I said, just why am I talking to the friend? Why don't you just call me? And if anything, let's just talk. So Lola, the tiny chat Lola, has messaged me in the past and said, I want to talk one-on-one. I'll cam up. You can ask anybody. Dude, if you could go in any random room on Tiny Chat and say, who's Lola the Icon? And they'll all tell you this person who messaged me some fucked up shit and all these other things. So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't really know if they have any way to prove that it isn't them. I guess that's kind of hard to prove, but like, I guess just talking, you'd hear the voice, and it's like, if either of them would talk. So also the Lola the Icon from chatting has just been raging and saying fuck you and closing the videos if we play it. Lola from TikTok is just saying that's not me, delete the videos or I can take legal action. I said it just like I said in the call earlier. The only way you can take legal action is if it's not you, and you'd have to prove that in court. And that's the same shit. Like, if it's not you, you could sue me. You actually could. If I say, oh, this is this person, it's really not. This person's doing this, but they're really not. But they have to prove that. So, honestly, that's the proof we need. Like, what are they going to do? And I already said, if you can prove you're not this person, I'll give you $200 right now. And they were like, "What's $200?"
Yeah, I remember that part. I remember that part of the video. It's like, $200, and I wrote, I'd probably fake it so I could get money. Make up my own drama so I can get money. Give me some money.
No, because we're all that confident that that's that person.
Right. Right.
If it wasn't, maybe it ain't. I mean, dude, people have been wrong. It's not. It's like an original name, but it's not that original. It'd be like if you met somebody like Oatmeal Bobby Jones, and you're like, dude, you stole my name, and he's like, no, dude, I like Oatmeal too. It's not that crazy.
Well, I mean, as far as like Oatmeal goes, it's possible, but with something else, I don't know. It's really hard to say because sometimes you run into those things like original Oatmeal. There's there's other websites and stuff out there that's called original Oatmeal, even though like I thought it was my own thing. Other people came up with it too. But that's very general. Like there's a website called the Oatmeal.
It'd be like, oh, there's one Lola the Icon who's a ginger from Scotland, and then there's a Lola the Icon who's this guy. Like they're both like the same thing. It's like.
But it'd be unlikely to have two that are both like black and a man during the day.
Yeah, like, and both don't want to go on camera,
And
both
yeah,
don't wanna do this.
perhaps from the same city, like Cincinnati.
Yeah, like I actually said you're all on the same IP address. Like,
Oh yeah, oh
like,
yeah.
bro, this is
If you knew
getting
that,
too convoluted.
yeah.
That it's like, all right, if it's you, just say it's you. We don't even care. And if you really it's you, and you're like, dude, delete these fucking videos of me, I'll delete them right now. I'll go on my account on live and do it. But
Wow,
Lola has to,
you're a little too kind. You're a lot more kind than I would be. You're
bro,
a lot more gracious than I would be.
Lola trolled the fuck out of us for
Yeah.
years. But truth is, I'd rather have, if that person's that person, I'd rather have them here fucking with us, going too many Glockies.
Haha. Oh man, look at this. Some kind of music video you're trying to make, going back and forth. Wow. Look, music video to take us back to the 1990s music videos.
Y'all know this song, bro. Keep going, bro. When you want to come in? Bro, just go, bro. Right now, hurry up. Hold on, do it. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. Wait.
Macho.
Think he's good at dancing?
A little bit.
Come on, bro.
A little
Depends
bit.
on whether or not he's just warming up or not.
Oh, my God. Yeah.